The name of the game out here on the streets is to be able to keep riding, staying safe on your bike. You know, for you new riders out there, I wish that you never get in an accident, and you may not. Like I said, I have a friend in Colorado that has been riding over 30 years, and he never dropped his bike, not once. There's a lot of riders out there. There's viewers that have left comments on my channel here telling me they've rode. One guy said he'd ride since the 70s, and he never had an accident. So it's possible, but you know how it's possible? It's possible by reducing your risk percentage of getting in an accident. And the number one way you can reduce your risk, number one, obviously, is to wear your gear. And I've covered this in many videos, the importance of wearing gear. You know, wearing your helmet, wearing your CE approved armor jacket that has all the CE armor in it, wearing the CE armor pants, your boots, your gloves, all your gear. Any gear that you can get that's going to help keep you safe out here on the streets, wear it. And another very overlooked way that you can reduce your risk out here on the streets is by wearing high vis colors. And a lot of you guys overlook that because some of you guys want to look cool wearing all black. And it does look cool. Look real macho wearing all black. Looks fantastic. But did you know, and I'm going to cover this in a future Moto vlog that I actually already have done, but it'll be airing next Thursday. It'll be specifically talking about high vis colors and the importance of wearing high vis colors. But the human eye is least sensitive to black, even in broad daylight. And basically you turn into a big blind spot, man. Especially those you guys that have all black bikes, you wear all black gear, you turn into a big blind spot. Now I know a lot of you guys don't believe that and you think it's bullshit, but statistics show that riders who wear high vis colors are least likely to be involved in an accident. They've done statistics like on fire trucks that wear that are painted with a high vis lime yellow color, which the human eye is most sensitive to, or at least one of the colors that it's most sensitive to. They are 300% less likely to be involved in an accident. So what does that mean for you as a motorcyclist? If you wear high vis lime yellow from head to toe, it's going to reduce your risk percentage of getting into an accident out here on the streets. So, like I said, the name of the game out here on the streets is to be seen. Now, on the track, it doesn't matter. You can wear whatever the fuck you want to wear on the track. Doesn't matter. But out here on the streets, it's a different game, man. The name of the game is to keep from getting hit by a fucking car, and to also prevent your bike from going down due to rider error or debris on the road or whatever, weather conditions. As I stated in my rain video that I did, where I discussed the dangers of rain, riding in rain is going to definitely increase your risk percentage of getting an accident, and not because of rider error, not because of your skill out here on the street, but because you cannot control cars around you. And there's a lot of people out there that are riding on bald tires because of this shitty economy we're in. They can't afford a set of fucking tires on their car, so they ride until they blow up. And what that means for you is you're out here riding on the street in the rain, and you got a car with bald tires in back. You guess what? If that car slides, it stops real fast and slides, he's coming right into the back of your ass. And it's going to set you up for a real fucked up day. So that's why I tell you guys, man. And also when it rains, it activates the oils and fluids that are on the road. And for those of you guys that say, oh, don't ride in the middle of the road because of the oil on the road, yeah, in the rain, you know, when it's dry out, it's really not that big of a concern, believe it or not. You can ride in the middle of the road, really, if you want to, when it's dry. It's highly unlikely you're going to slide unless there's a big-ass, huge oil pool of oil in the road. And most likely, if that's the case, it's probably going to be spread out bigger than just the middle of the lane on the road. And that's also, it brings up another point, that when you're out here on the streets, you always want to be looking at least 15 feet or more in front of you. You always want to be paying attention to the road condition ahead of you. Always. Because if you don't, you're out here looking out here at the beautiful scenery out here in Ohio or wherever you're at, and you're not paying attention, and there's a fucking dead animal or something on the road, or a big log, and you're not paying attention. That's going to increase your risk percentage. It's going to set you up for a real fucked up day should you hit that road debris. So it's very, very important to watch the road condition. You know, don't be even so much concerned about your position in the lane so much, especially when it's, like I said, when it's dry out. When it's rain, it's a different story, man. You want to definitely stay away from the middle of the road. You know, I've put on my bike so far, on this bike, I've done, about 9,500 miles so far on this bike. I've been all through Ohio, and I have yet to ever have a problem riding in the middle of the road. Like I said, I don't stay in the middle of the road, but I have yet to experience any problem with any oil problems that would cause any, especially when it's dry. Like I said, if it's raining out, it's going to be dangerous to ride in the middle of the road, obviously. Like it's dangerous riding in the rain, period. Like I tell you guys, man, if you can, avoid riding in the rain altogether. You know, and don't come at me with this pussy shit, you're scared to ride in the rain. No, it's not about being scared to ride in the rain. You know, I'm not scared to ride in the rain. If it starts raining right now, I'm not going to go pull my bike over and stop riding. But I am going to be highly cautious, and I'm going to be highly aware of my surroundings and cars that are in back of me. And if there's a car riding my tail, I'm going to pull over and let them pass me. Yeah, but I'm not going to be scared. But if there's rain in the forecast, I'm going to avoid riding that day. You know, because I don't commute on my bike. For those of you guys that commute, it's hard for you guys. You can't avoid rain. You know, and like I said, if you commute, you're increasing your risk percentage of getting in an accident. But that's just a risk that you take. That you know, for those of you guys that feel like you have to commute on your bike. But in my opinion, the number one way to reduce your risk of getting into an accident out here on the streets is riding out in rural areas, out in the country, like you see me doing right now. This is a low traffic area. You know, just like I said, you know, if you don't want to get bit by a shark, you're not going to go in shark infested waters. Same with the cars. If you don't want to get hit by a car, don't go where there's a lot of heavy traffic. Point blank. That's going to keep you, in my opinion, that is going to keep you the safest on the streets and help keep you riding another day. Point blank. That is the safest way, period. You know, besides obviously wearing gear. First and foremost, you always want to wear gear, of course. But if you want to stay away from having an accident, for all you guys, you potential motorcycle riders out there, where you're allowing fear to keep you from riding a motorcycle. If you want to stay safe on your bike, the safest on your bike, and you'll probably have a high chance of staying safe on your bike, is if you ride out here in the country, in these rural areas. In my opinion, it's more fun riding out here in these rural areas, because I hate stop and go traffic. Who the fuck wants to ride in stop and go traffic? I mean, that's just, it sucks on a motorcycle. I'd rather be in a car than ride in stop and go traffic on a motorcycle. You know, at least in a car you can sit there and listen to some jams, you know. But on a bike, it's fucking boring as shit. It's no fun, man. It's more fun out here in the country. You know, if you want to... Yeah! If you want to do that, you can do it out here, man. Because you know what? It's a lower percentage, a lower chance of a cop being out here in the country. Cops like to hang out in the city where they can catch people speeding where there's more cars. They're not going to be sitting out here on a country road, you know, because 9 times out of 10, most people are probably not going to. There's not enough traffic out here for them to make some money for the city. So really, it's just, this is where you want to be, guys. You want to be out here in the country, you know. And like I told you guys, I found a cool little twisty road, as you guys saw in that cop chase video I did. And that's out in basically it's in a very low traffic area, but there's some twisties out here in the country, man. You can have fun out here in the country. But one thing you have to be concerned with, though, out here in the country, like I told you in previous videos, is the deer. So you have to be very careful of the deer out here in the country, because especially out here in Ohio, we got a shitload of deer out here. But I'll tell you, these deer are smart out here, man. These deer look both ways out here. But yeah, guys, the name of the game, to staying safe, reduce your risk, man. Be smart. Be a smart rider. You know, the dumb riders are the ones that are going to get killed out here on their motorcycles, you know. And being a smart rider is not being a pussy. The point of riding a motorcycle is to keep riding a motorcycle. And not be in the fucking hospital, you know. Also, avoiding riding at night is also going to help reduce your risk. Because obviously, the name of the game out here on the streets is to be seen. And at night, you're not seen as well as you are in the daylight, obviously. But if you do ride at night, make sure you wear a high-vis vest or you wear high-vis gear so they can see you. But thought I'd just mention that, guys. So hey, I'm freezing my ass off out here, man. I wore the wrong gloves. And it's getting cold, man. It feels like it's dipping into the 30s or maybe in the low 40s. But I'm taking my ass home. So I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.
And it's time for CycleCruza's recommended videos.
Check out this video if you're interested in a set of aftermarket CBR 600 double R fairings and how to install them. Do you riders out there have street respect or what? Check out this moto vlog. In this moto vlog, I take you back to the hood. In this episode, I take you to the Ariel Castro house where he held those 3 girls hostage. Why do people stop riding? Well, in this moto vlog, I talk about that very subject. Check it out. Of course, you can always pick up my CycleCruza sport bike graffiti t-shirts at CycleCruza.com.
CycleCruza.com.
Hey, subscribe to my blog over at CycleCruza.com for tips and great deals. Also, click like on my Facebook page for new updates, and that's Facebook.com/CycleCruza1.